Hello folks, I'm L.A. Little and this is today's short take. Anyone that's followed me over the years, especially if you go back to my RealMoney days, 4 years ago or so, I've always picked on IBM. I've never thought this company, for the last 5, 6 years has been worth, the paper it's written on. And what I mean by that is, there's nothing personal about the company. It's just not innovative at all. It's a big company that makes most of its money on consulting fees, and it hasn't innovated in any large manner, right? It hasn't been able to capitalize on any kind of innovation for any kind of a revenue stream outside of its big consulting business. And that consulting business, in my opinion, continues to be weighted down and lose market share to others. And the way IBM has maintained price over the years is through financial engineering. That financial engineering, if we look at it here, and I'm going to bring this back to a monthly chart, is really rooted in two things, right? With the Fed having created this easy money policy with interest rates basically stuck near zero, long-term financing for large corporations with grade A type ratings, they can get that financing cheaper than most anyone, and they've been able to do that. And so you see, IBM made its run back in 2011-12 with the rest of the market, and it has gone nowhere since. And if you take and draw in kind of the ranges here, you kind of have this range and the one underneath it. And it's right at the bottom of this one. Now, I don't know that today's report, because IBM came out and reported again, I don't know that this is going to be enough to knock it down into the next range. It's tested down there, and it's testing against this large high volume bar here and the one that spiked it up. And as you can see, we haven't really had the volumes on a monthly basis to knock this out yet. Maybe those volumes come in today. IBM's trading down another $4 today. But this, on a long-term perspective, is what's going, and it's going to this range, and it's going to come all the way back to this bar. That's where it's heading. It's just a question of when is it going to get there. So if you put your money in IBM, enjoy the dividends, because you're certainly not going to get price appreciation, most likely, in my view. And that, to me, is kind of a dead-end game. If I pull this back, put it on a weekly, and we can try to see what today's earnings are going to do to it. Yeah, this thing's going nowhere. 161.10. Yeah, it's yeah. So you break with volume, you break multiple swing point lows. That gives you 2 to 3 bars down. It certainly gave you more than that in this particular case. And if I pull it over on the daily and look back over to see where it's trading right quick, so IBM's trading at 152 this morning. It's going to go test the lows, and it's probably going to have the volume to blow them out. So this may actually trade down in that next range now. Today will be a big day for IBM. Will it trade down in the lower range, or will it hold here? It certainly is going to attack them, and that's the 150 mark, big round number. If IBM trades under 150, mark 133 is the next stop. That is today's short take.